16-year-old Hannah Anderson surprised people when she spoke out online days after she was rescued from a traumatic alleged kidnapping. Well, just a few days after the whole horrific ordeal, she answered questions on social media on the site ask.fm. So one question was about the man accused of abducting her, James DiMaggio. He was killed by FBI agents. The question asked, "Are you glad he's dead?" Hannah's answer, absolutely. But some are wondering, is social media the right place for this kind of conversation? And is it all too soon? Let's bring in tech reporter Lori Siegel and forensic psychologist Buzz von Ornsteiner. So, Lori, you first. You know, Hannah, like many teens, all over social media, and that doesn't just mean Facebook anymore, does it?
Absolutely not. I mean, she was on, as you mentioned, ask.fm. She was also on Pinterest, and you really get the idea that she's a true 16-year-old. If you look at her Pinterest board, she's got pictures of hairstyles. Look, you can see she likes different nail styles, fashion. You know, she's definitely a 16-year-old. And what it's pretty fascinating here is if you look at her Instagram photo, she's really kind of coming out when it comes to Instagram and grieving online. She actually updated her bio on Instagram to say, "Rest in peace, Ethan and Mom." She also has been posting all types of pictures. You can see right there, "My two beautiful angels." Her last post was, "I wish heaven had visiting hours." And Frederica, I should mention, these are public posts. So they're not just getting hundreds of likes, they're getting thousands of likes. People commenting, saying everything from, "Hannah, our thoughts are with you," to "You're beautiful, I want to take you out," to "I don't believe you." So a lot of attention. She's almost becoming a little bit of a mini social media celebrity at a very tragic time.
So then, Dr. Buzz, you know, especially hearing that she's become kind of a celebrity in all this by way of social media, that seems a little troublesome. That seems like it might be a little too much too soon. Am I wrong on that?
No, I understand and I hear your concerns. Truly, when we are in grief, I think we need to remember that whoever we are, when we're suffering and we are grief-stricken, it's highly individual. And we kind of have to go with where that person is, and sometimes it can be generational. Of course, when you're in grief or you're emotionally troubled, you want to be able to express yourself, and you want to be able to express yourself to a supportive person or a group that you perceive as being supportive. When we look at Hannah Anderson, you know, obviously the internet and social media has played a major part in her life, probably has affected her social life, has affected her social connections, and in many ways, although I understand and hear your concern, she at least is not in isolation. She at least is reaching out to the social network, a situation and a structure that she feels comfortable with.
Yeah, so you're saying that this really, it makes sense that this would be a coping mechanism. If it's so much a part of the fabric of her life, this social media outlet has to be part of her healing as well.
Yes, in many ways, I think we have to remember, you know, I'm not a teenager. I'm a baby boomer, and maybe I would write my emotional thoughts down on a piece of paper. Maybe I would go work out at the gym or go to the psychiatrist for sleeping medication if I was experiencing grief. But Hannah Anderson is a teenager who grew up with the internet and has embraced it. She may not feel comfortable at this time talking to an adult. She may not feel comfortable talking to her father. She may not be ready or feel that she has the emotional control to talk to a therapist. So she turns to the internet, something she does feel comfortable with, something that she probably has daily in her structure. I know that's hard to understand, but I'm pleased that she's not in isolation, that she's reaching out on some level, trying to rejoin the living, breathing world.
Well, I think you have just made an awful lot of people better understand the dynamics here at play. So, Dr. Buzz von Ornsteiner, thanks so much. Lori Siegel, I appreciate your input as well, to both of you. Thank you.